The strategy for Dimir inside of Aetherdrift is going to be whittling down your opponent and annoying them until they pretty much give up. If you're looking for that cheat sheet that I just had behind me, all of them are saved to my Discord. So if you want to head over there, you can download them. They're in my drafting and limited materials section. So you can download them and have them on your phone for whenever you draft or do pre-release this weekend. The goal for Dimir here is to make it really annoying for your opponents to swing into you while slowly working down their life total. Hunt the Network fits perfectly inside of this. One, because it's creating colorless Thopters, so it's adding to your artifact count. Then your opponent is going to lose life equal to the number of artifacts that you have, and then you're going to gain that much life as well. So it's going to make it really annoying for them to swing into you because now you have chump blockers. Not only that, they're bringing down their life total, and in a very vehicle heavy set, that could be a decent amount of life. Sabotage Strategist and Midnight Mauler are very nice cards inside of this deck because your opponent's creatures have one less power, so it makes it harder for them to swing in and deal lethal damage. On top of that, Midnight Mauler is a creature on turns that are not yours, so you have a 3/3 blocker for a 2-drop, which is very, very nice. And if you're swinging in with Sabotage Strategist or another creature, you can give it +1, +0, and Death Touch until end of turn and untap it, meaning you have that blocker, you dealt some damage, and you made it very unsuccessful for your opponent to block it as well because it has Death Touch. So no matter what, you're at least trading. And then black features some great removal with Grim Bauble being a 1-drop, giving it -2/-2 until end of turn, or you can use this Pack Terror here and just slowly ping down their life total. When I make this big list, I try and stay away from mythics and rares as much as possible, but sometimes it's inevitable. Like this last right here is just too good not to include. It's a 13/13, but it loses -X/-X, where X is your life total. So if you're getting low and you just need something to really stave off your opponent, that's going to be ideal. But it's very unlikely you're going to pull it. So focus on like Gear Seeker Serpent right here. So if a bunch of artifacts has affinity, it's a 5/6, and you can make it unblockable, meaning you can get some decent damage in. Then you have the blue shell here from Mario Party. This thing just sends something back to your opponent's hand. On top of that, it can remove a speed from your opponent, meaning you're playing something like Rakdos that cares about the max speed aggro type. You're going to slow them down. It's going to not have them hit their max speed trigger on their turn potentially, which really could put them on the back foot. This Risen guy here is not really ideal, I'm going to be honest with you, because we're not going to be running a whole lot of start your engines, meaning hitting max speed is going to be relatively difficult, but it's still a 5/4 for 5, so if you're desperate, it's a decent option. But then there's also this guy that's a 3-drop that's a 7/2, so trade, at least.